In a broad world of tarot, where we constantly seek guidance to our questions pertaining to broken hearts, the acquisition of more money, improved health, and the common fare, the readings contained within our universe are meant to inform us of the dangers lurking around random corners and to provide direction on how best to avoid them. This information is timeless, so whether it gives us insight into our present, direction towards our future, or clears away the shroud of confusion surrounding our past, let us now delve deep into the mysterious realms of Phantom Justice Tarot.
Hello, and thank you all for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, The Phantom, and I pray you all are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourselves, and taking care of each other. So please hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And also keep in mind that everything I say may not resonate with you or your situation. So take what resonates, leave what does not, and whoever it does resonate for, they will come along and pick it up. I promise you, and I guarantee you. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. So I will already say that there's something here. I was picking up an energy about a man. I was specifically picking up a man. It doesn't have to be, put the energies where it goes. Just could be a masculine energy. But I was getting a man who should have walked away from something or should have ignored something, but they did not ignore something. And what I feel they did not ignore was another person's sensitivity or another person's emotion, meaning they trusted someone else's vision or trusted someone else's intuition before they trusted theirs. This man could have trusted his mother, trusted his grandmother, trusted his sister, his aunt, baby's mother, mother of his children, wife, spouse, I don't know, whoever, mother figure, or just a feminine energy, period. But I feel as if this was a man, like we're putting sex on this now. Usually I just say energy and that's what it is, it's fluid. But I was specifically just feeling, this is an energy of a man who put too much trust into someone else's vision for his life. And this person could have been someone emotionally tied or connected to him. So Scorpio, I transform. All right, so this is a sign of Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but something changing here. So okay, I don't know if someone is now in the energy of changing their mind or they're wanting to have a do-over or something. Because Scorpio, that is that regenerative energy. So it's when something has been cut off or when something has been cut off from us, then, we want it back. We try to get it back. We try to get back to it. Because Scorpio is one of those rare creatures that has regenerative powers. So if I think like if one of the limbs or so get cut off, then eventually over some time it starts to molt and it starts to regenerate and it starts to grow back. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes some time. So perhaps whoever this person is who allowed someone else's vision to cloud their judgment or to cause some kind of judgment on their life, maybe them wanting, like I said, they're changing their mind or they've changed their mind about something or they want to do something over, but something is taking some kind of time now. Of course, it's not a quick fix because somebody, of course, having to look over this situation. I analyze. That's that Virgo energy. So this is carefully looking something over, carefully studying something. As I said, something is not going to happen overnight, but it has to be looked over now. So this could be a contract as well too. Somebody, as I said, could have made some bad deals or signed some bad deals, let someone talk them into something. Now they're carefully looking over something, or now they're in a position where they're able to look it over. Somebody's emotions have gotten to them with this Cancer. So they've changed their mind. They've changed their tune. Now somebody is tapped into their own, emotions. But again, this was something dealing with the mom or some kind of mothering energy. Cancer is the mother energy, that feminine energy, but specifically with the mother archetype. So someone is a mama's boy, and I'm not shaming mama's boys. I'm seriously not. We just had Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to everyone out there who's mother, who wants to be a mother, who, has someone close to them. But this, I feel, is someone who let their mother make all the decisions, for them, or make a lot of decisions for them. Like baby them or so in some way as well too. But this is someone needing to change. Here we go with the Libra energy. So I balance. So balancing emotions as well too. So it's pretty much balancing like emotions, balancing intuition with the analytical. Because Virgo being a very grounded sign, but then Cancer being it's a water sign, so it's emotions. So it's maybe someone's mother here, as well too. Could be saying someone's own mother could very well needing to gain some kind of balance or gain some kind of stability within their own emotions. Here we go with the 10th house. So that's status and reputation. So it's like someone here allowing their parents or their mother or someone to change their mind because of their status, because of their reputation. Maybe what this person was doing for work or so. How they made their money. We'll get into it. So maybe someone it's like something about maybe shame here as well too. And I say that with that Scorpio card because the Scorpio deals with sex. The Scorpio deals with sexuality. And it's the life force. So that's that Kundalini energy. And that's our sacral chakra. So our sacral chakra is the second chakra in our body that deals with our emotions, the way we process our emotions. It deals with our creativity, our sexuality. And it really is, like I said, just that power center where we process. But if our emotional creativity or if something has gone on with our sexuality, has gone on, dealing with sexual issues, things of that nature, and upbringing, ways we were raised, as well too. Maybe even childhood issues dealing with sexuality. This could bring about a lot of guilt within somebody. So guilt. So maybe someone being ashamed or maybe feeling guilty because of their sexuality or because of some things that have happened in their childhood. So this could, as I said, this could have very well been a man. Something could have happened to him in his childhood. And maybe this is coming to light. Maybe some things are, maybe a mom wanted him to sweep some things under the rug as well too. Okay, now we get into it. As the more and more I spoke, the more and more that I was making sense. All right, so this is not going to be for everybody. So pretty much everything that I was saying, this is a man, a masculine energy, possibly who has dealt with some kind of sexuality issues or dealing with sex related themes that have been stifled. that he has had to put on the back burner, that he has not been able to express fully because of some feminine energy in his life, whether it be his mother, grandmother, aunt, someone who's close to him, um, who has made him feel ashamed because of that. But there are possibly some things that have gone on and that occurred to this person in their own childhood regarding sexuality, that this mother energy maybe even knew about, but they were trying to sweep some things under the rug, because of maybe this person's family or their status or their reputation or what this person was doing for work or just any of that nature, those superficial things, that are on the surface. But something here now being brought into balance, because it's something with this Libra card dealing with justice. And it's something maybe even with the justice system that is looking some things over. I will say, if this is currently going on and this is a minor, then the justice system is looking some things over. The justice system has been looking into this, or they will be looking into this, because I said that Virgo energy, that is analyzing, that's carefully looking over the information and carefully studying the details and the data and getting into the minute things of this. The Libra system, Libra is all about the justice system. That's about the courts. So it's something with a legal component that's here as well too. So if this is a minor and this is something that's going on, then, and especially if this is something that this person does for work, somebody could be abusing someone in the daycare system as well too. That's something else that I'm getting, sexually abusing children. This is a cunt. Forgive my language, but fuck this bitch. Whoever this is, and this is a mess, because whoever this energy is supposed to be taking care of children, but they are abusing their power. That's what's happening with this energy. For others, this is someone who, if they're an adult, as I said, maybe some things that were going on with them, being stifled, being swept under the rug. Now some things are coming to light. Maybe this person is confronting their mother, confronting their family, confronting, getting to the root of some things, and maybe just putting their reputation on the line as well too. But this is bringing justice into them. So if this is something that cannot help them on a legal component, this is something that at least they can bring justice into themselves, rewriting their own narrative as well too. So I said a lot of things there, but take what resonates. The 10 of Cups, family. 10 of Cups is emotions, emotional issues, family issues, emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment. So, perhaps, like I said, maybe someone was influenced by a mother. Oh, that's something else that I wanted to say too. Like, someone could work in the justice system. So something could have happened to someone who worked in the justice system when they were a child. And maybe perhaps this is why they chose to work in law enforcement or work in the justice system, so they could shed light on certain things as well, like I said, that go on. Because the 10th house, the world, this is our careers. And we get Libra. So this is what somebody does this. This is what somebody does. Private investigators, and I say private investigator because Scorpio energy, that's things done in private, but it's digging deep, researching. Because this is how, like I said, this is something that they love. It's a craft. So, but for some, like I said, someone who works in law enforcement, something happened to them as well too. So this is why they chose to do this. So, again, we have some shitty people who are in law enforcement. We have some commendable people who are in law enforcement, just as we have some shitty people who are in the churches, like we have some wonderful, excellent people and leaders who are in churches. Same as in the schools and administrations, in warehouses, in hospitals, in construction, in spirituality, in homes. Everywhere. You get what I'm saying here? So it doesn't matter who we are, what we do, where we come from. We have some shitty people who are in their profession, and we have some excellent, wonderful people who have actually signed up to do the job, who are actually taking their shit seriously, who are actively making a difference. So kudos the fuck to them. That's my I guess my kind of tribute to those people. You know, like I said, it takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of empathy, and it takes a lot of emotional control to do a lot of these jobs that I have mentioned. Those jobs and more, even if it is as something as simple that people look at as simple as being in a home, raising a household and children, to being out in the world, leading a nation, leading a country. There are always choices and decisions that come down to the wire for us, that we are always having to put someone else's interest or either our best interest at heart. So, someone here, as I said, who has a mother energy or some energy that was influencing them to cover up something for the reputation of the family or for the reputation of the business, or how something looked on the surface, because they wanted something to keep appearing as it was just happy, as it was content, as nothing was going on, that it was picture perfect. But in reality, we know that that is not what was going on. It's something with the lakes, with the Great Lakes. So I don't know if something with dealing with Chicago or Illinois or Great Lakes up in that area, Michigan up in that area, but Lake Erie. I know all of those lakes, but like Great Lakes, that's something. So something with a lake, Great Lakes. But the Hermit card. So we have double Virgo energy out here. So someone could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. But with the Hermit card, that is, and especially it coming out in the reverse, this is someone is coming out of that shell. So someone who's been quiet, someone who's been keeping something quiet, someone who's been keeping something on the hush, someone who has learned this information. I did say Virgo, analyzing. This is the investigator. This is the one who has been collecting the data, who has been looking over the details, looking over the fine print, getting things down to the wire before they present this evidence or before they present this case. This is having a tight, what is it? A closed and shut case is what it's saying. So it's no room for error. Airtight, air shut case, whatever that legal term is coming to me. But Virgo energy, getting the details, carefully studying them, privately getting them, gathering them. Hermit card, also Virgo, but it comes out in the reverse. Exposing the details. Now we are bringing forth the details. Now we are speaking about what it is that we have been collecting behind the scenes. The Eight of Swords. Somebody is getting locked up. Somebody is going to jail. Somebody is going to get locked up for a very long time for this. This is Eight of Swords. You see this woman? Oh, okay. Thumbs up. So this is this case, it's really no room for error right here. This is amazing. I don't know who this is for, but it's no room. Like it's unquestionable at this point. It's undeniable. If that Queen of Wands comes out, that's gonna be an energy of undeniable for me. But somebody is getting locked up. Somebody is going to be incarcerated in prison. They're going to be somewhere where they won't be able to get out. They're going to be stuck. They're going to be confined. This could be a mental confinement as well, too. So someone who has been keeping something inside for a long time. They've been holding on to something for a long time. They've been in their head about it, just in their thoughts. They're going to release something. Like I said, they've been holding on to something for a long time. Now something is coming out. This could be the son. This could be the child. The child could be saying something. The adult son could be saying something. The law enforcement could be saying something on behalf of these children, this child, or whatever it is, or if this is the law enforcement. It's so many stories here, but somebody is saying something that they've been sitting on for a long time, that they've just been thinking about, that they've been ruminating on. Something being exposed here, something coming to light. And I don't know, like I said, it's something dealing with these Great Lakes area for some people. Maybe like the Lake Erie. That keeps coming to my mind. The Four of Cups. That's actually very interesting, because when I got that energy of someone paying more attention to another person's intuition, or more attention to giving in more or compromising more to somebody else than they were to them, this is the card that I saw. I was shuffling the deck before I began the video, and this card fell out, but it came out in the reverse. So that's why I said someone is paying attention more over there, but they're not paying attention to themselves or what they should be paying attention to. So this could also be saying that someone had been ignoring the fact that, but I was feeling that energy too. And I said someone in the family or someone knew about something that had happened to another person, or they knew what was going on within this organization, but someone may be turning a blind eye. I don't think I said it, but I was thinking that all in my head, like someone acting as if they didn't see, but now something is going to be undeniable. Something is, we're not going to be able to deny this now. So it's going to be something that a kid says, that this man says, that the evidence presents, because it's written. Something is written. This is what someone does. This is what someone does. They do this for a living. They write this down. They collect information. They study this. They go over it. They go over it with a fine print comb, or a fine tooth comb, whatever the damn saying is. Could be a Capricorn involved as well too with this 10th house. Capricorn rules the 10th house, where Saturn rules the 10th house, but the planet Saturn rules Capricorn. So the Two of Pentacles. So a choice here. Someone made a choice to consciously ignore something. So even those people, if you don't say something, you're going down too. That's, as we say, people, I know a lot of times, a lot of us may not get involved with things because it may just simply be, it may not be our business, or we choose to turn a blind eye. We don't want to get involved. We don't want the responsibility. We don't want the accountability of it. We don't want to get in trouble. We don't want something to come back onto us. But the motto is of life, if we see something, do something. Or if we see something, at least say something. Don't just turn a blind eye. Don't just act as if something is not going on when we know that something is going on. We all have a choice. And someone here, I feel, they made a choice to turn a blind eye when they knew that some things were going on within their workplace, within their organization, within their family, within themselves. They chose to ignore this, and they chose to listen to someone else. They chose to let someone else influence them because of their relationship, or because they feared they would get in trouble or something. And again, if this is a children and somebody who is a minor, then yes, we can understand that, because they're in a very vulnerable position. So if this was somebody that this was done to when they were a child, now as an adult, they're speaking up about this because they no longer have to turn a blind eye to this. They can speak up for themselves, and they can actually speak out for themselves. And as I said, actually defend themselves now. So somebody is making a better choice for themselves. Somebody is choosing, that better option. And, they're not caring what's on the line. Reputation be damned. Family be damned. Money be damned. Jobs be damned. Whatever it is, if it's something that needs to be done, something that needs to be said, something that needs to be expressed, something that needs to be put in order to help other people, or to prevent other people from going through something, then so fucking be it. Here we go with the Eight of Pentacles, and it comes out in the reverse. So, because someone now is not ignoring their own emotion, not ignoring their own intuition, not ignoring their own information, what it is that they have on the table, and now that they've chosen to make a more conscious choice of how they're proceeding, now someone's plans or what they had previously invested in, it's not working anymore. So if this person, as I said, there was a mother energy or some feminine energy here that had persuaded someone, or that they had pushed some things under the rug, kept some things quiet. As I said, things now coming unearthed. That was, like I said, that they made that investment. They thought this was something worth investing in, worth kind of not worth speaking about, even though it was a big deal, is what I'm saying. They felt as if they needed to keep this hush hush. They needed to keep this quiet. Perhaps this would have affected them, or it would have affected their money, or affected their life in some way as well too. So if that's the case, this is still a shitty person who made a shitty decision, because in that regard, they chose their own selfishness over the well-being of someone who they were in charge of taking care of. Because they would have made a profit off of this, or they would have gained some kind of material gain off of this. So they didn't say anything. So which pretty much makes this person an accomplice. Which pretty much makes this person a pimp. So somebody pimped their kid out. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's going to be for somebody out there. Like I said, I don't give it... I give it to you straight with no chaser, but with compassion. But I don't have compassion for things. I don't have compassion for people who are like this. Again, I understand that life puts us, or that we fall into situations in life where we're in very trying times and situations. However, and sometimes we do things that we are not proud of to get by. However, when we make a conscious choice to put some things under the rug, to cover some things up, to ignore some things, to turn our backs to some things, to turn a blind eye to some things, especially when there is an incentive to receive some type of payout or some type of material gain, or any type of financial materialistic benefit. I suffer no fools when it comes to people like that. I give no fucks about energy like that. So, and I don't feel as if that needs to be explained. So that's that. Let's go on with this damn. Because I said what I said. And apparently, whoever this person is, they're going to say what they have to say too. Y'all saw the King of Swords. The way this card flew out there. The way this man flew out there. The way that this energy flew out there. The way that this prosecutor flew out there. The way that this legal counsel flew out there. The way that this law enforcement. The way that this counselor. The way that this therapist. Whoever it is, I'm naming all of those things because these are all of the things that I named previously. And these are some of the jobs that this energy carries with the King of Swords. Someone who speaks, someone who writes, someone who thinks, someone who gathers the details, someone who pays attention to the details, someone who communicates. All about the swords. And the way that it flipped on out there, they said what they said, or they're about to say what they're about to say. This person is coming out. This could be the one in the family. This could be speaking about a family. but they're speaking up. This could be someone who has Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in their chart. Doesn't have to be. We also have on the board Cancer, and then Pisces as well too, as well as what is this Eight of Pentacles? Virgo. Well, heavy Virgo. We have 3 Virgo energies here. Then we have Gemini with the Lovers coming out in the reverse. So, if this was a marriage or something with a partnership, this partnership is dissolved, something coming to an end, a divorce or something, whatever the partnership is, or people who are grouped together or working together or something. Someone has now made a choice coming out of this. Again, maybe staying with one person based off of a facade or trying to cover something up. You know, that's coming to an end as well too. So no longer living some kind of facade, or no longer living a lie, living just for the reputation. Because this could have been a couple who was together just for the reputation, of something. Here we go with the Magician coming out in the reverse as well too. All this person's plans, as I said, something has come unraveled for someone. And I feel as if it's this mom, it's this feminine energy. Like her plans have come unraveled because this person is speaking up, or somebody is talking about this. This could be the son. This could be the law enforcement. This could be somebody coming to knock on somebody's door. I don't know. But it's something, as I said, whatever they were trying to manifest, whatever plans they were having in motion, everything now unraveling. Like right before their eyes. And I feel as if a lot of this stuff is happening in real time, or is about to. This Magician is that Mercury energy. So that is movement. It's swift. It's communication. Three of Wands comes out in the reverse. So it's something about communication. Somebody's not going to be expecting, but I did say knocking on your door. Somebody could be getting a knock on their door, showing up at their place of business, at their job, some place where this person frequents. Oh, this card was already flipped over. I knew it was a card flipped over, but I didn't realize it, but it was on the top. So the Knight of Cups. Ooh, yeah. The Knight of Cups, that's the one who comes with news. The Knights, they're in search of something, in search of someone, because they need to deliver something. Somebody's about to get they're about to get served with some kind of subpoena, a judgment. Somebody's about to be served with something. Somebody might be getting the Miranda Acts read to them. You know, this is, what is it? You have the right to remain silent, so I don't know, but somebody is coming, because with this Knight of Cups, I'm feeling it's like a joyous energy to it, but it's like somebody is happy to deliver this news. Somebody is more than happy. Like somebody is looking forward. Somebody volunteered to say, let me be the one to say this. I want to be the one to give this good news, to deliver this good news. There very well could be some good news coming to someone, like I said, on someone's behalf as well too. So, but I'm going to tell you something. Somebody, the one who's not looking forward to getting some news because they're not expecting any news at all, is this person who was covering up or trying to cover up, or who orchestrated some kind of crime against someone or who knew about something, even the people who knew about it. Like I said, these are multiple energies and multiple people because we have the lovers, people who are group, people working together. So it could be duos, it could be people working in triple teams or, quadruples. Anybody, it doesn't matter. But you have somebody here, these people here, they're not happy, but somebody here, they're not expecting it. So they're going to be served with some papers when they least expect, or served with this information. This information, they're going to be hit with this information when they least expect. But you have someone over here who is more than happy to deliver this news. These cards fell out. All right, so we get the Knight of Swords and we get the Six of Pentacles. We get the Knight of Swords. I told you these knights. Actually, I wanted this one there. And then we get the Nine of Pentacles. So, somebody is single here. So, you might have two people who are coming to deliver something. But somebody's, like I said, they're not expecting this. So, somebody could be delivering some news to a single person. Or maybe somebody who's been by themselves. Or somebody who's, like I said, maybe in some kind of emotional state or something. Maybe not necessarily an emotional state, but this person who's been healing. I'll say that because this is kind of like an energy that's kind of just shown up and it feels refreshed and it feels new. Especially with these two knights that are showing up. You get the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So you have someone here emotional, and then you have someone here with the communication. So someone happy to deliver some kind of news. So it could be a couple of things that could be coming to this one person who is in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone who's single, independent, they're alone, someone who's been by themselves or so. Because this could have been a group who was against one person. So maybe it's this one person who is, like I said, they're delivering this news, but in the interim, in the after run, after show or whatever, then them separating from these people, them being by themselves, them being alone, them being able to take care of themselves. Or as I said, you have a person here who is delivering the news to this person who is by themselves, or who feels as if they've been working alone. So maybe someone feels as if they've been working alone here, but the whole time they've had helpers, people who've been working along their side, and maybe they just didn't realize this because something has been done in private, as I said, with this Scorpio energy. But you have quick communication here. People teaming up, working together. So it's like a team effort. That's interesting because it's like one person here has been working by themselves or doing something by themselves, but you had other people here who have been on the outskirts or on the background, or who've been out of sight, who have been working behind the scenes. But they've all been working together to do the same thing. And now they're about to meet up, or they're about to learn about each other, or about to figure this out. So, okay, that's beautiful. All right, so that's interesting. I love this energy, this type of energy. This, like I said, I love this channel. I love the freedom of it all, and I love the energy of just the Holy Spirit and me being able to be in a position where I'm able to deliver these messages and where I'm able to just come on a platform and to use my gifts, my talents, my abilities, just to help teach and to educate and, to help illustrate a lot of the energies that are going on and that a lot of people may be going through currently, that people have gone through, or that potentially might be coming up for them. So even just the astrology part. So I'm grateful that I've been using these cards a lot more in my own private time, on private practice, because it's giving me a lot of feedback, and more, it's unlocking more of my own intuition. And, I feel it flows well and it adds a bit of color literally to the black and white nature of these cards. So as I said, these cards, they shed a bit of light on the behind the scenes. So that's pretty much what I get from this. So pretty much it seems like maybe somebody working in some kind of justice system or in some kind of emotional capacity, therapist, justice, something, because all of this, I'll say this as well, because this thought just occurred to me. If this is something that has happened to a kid or a minor or something that's currently going on, then we need resources for these types of situations that are unfortunate when people deal with sexual abuse and sexual trauma, and especially when it occurs within their own homes and their households, and people who are supposed to be taking care of them and people who are supposed to be protecting them and looking out for them and their best interests. That causes so much pain, so much trauma, and so much dis-ease within us, and emotional, mental, just compoundments upon compoundment. But when you have people who are in professions that work together, like I said, they work separately, but then they work cohesively, whether they work in law enforcement or counseling or, therapies, even the job that I'm doing, right now, something that's so taboo that a lot of people don't think about, a lot of people may not believe in, but it does help shed light on certain things behind the scenes. So when you have people who are in professions to help uplift and to help construct humanity rather than to tear down and cause more destruction, because God knows we already have enough of that going on. When you have enough people who are within the same alignment, they may not necessarily do the same jobs, but they have the same goals. And we understand that and we know that. But this video has gone on too long. I thank you all for entertaining me and allowing me to entertain you. Hopefully I was able to do that. And hopefully I was able to shed some kind of insight and some kind of new perspective onto some things that may be going on in your life or the lives of the ones around you and that you care about. So thank you all again for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, the Phantom, and I pray that you all continue to do well, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care and bye-bye.